My definition of peace is where everybody is able to accept any other ideals and morals that anybody else could have. Just cohesion within the world.
I love that.
Okay, my definition of peace was just loving your enemies and trying to stop war and bullying and stuff. That's what I've been trying to do in my neighborhood and school.
I describe peace as everyone getting along, everyone coming as one and not fighting.
You go first.
Okay, peace to me means obviously the absence of war, but also just a general sense of security that we, I guess, have, at least in the United States, maybe not elsewhere.
Peace to me means everyone feeling that everyone else is equal to each other. As a person.
Hey, what's your name?
Fatima? Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
I've never met anyone from Israel before.
That's okay, we can still be friends. My name's Emery. It means friendship in Hebrew.
What is Hebrew?
It's the language that Jews and Israelis speak.
I speak Arabic.
Oh, that's cool. How do you say hello in Arabic?
Salam.
Wow, that's so close to Hebrew. In Hebrew we say shalom. It means goodbye and peace.
Wow, that is close. How old are you?
I'm 7. How old are you?
Me too.
Oh my god, do you want to come up to my house and play with my new toy?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm so excited to play.
I know, me too. Here's my playroom.
This is awesome.
Thanks.
I love that toy.
I love that one too.
It's my favorite color.
Blue's my favorite color too.
Can we share it?
Of course, we can share everything. That's what friends do.
We're besties, so we share our toys.
You boys and girls, it doesn't matter what your race or religion is. Everybody can get along.
Welcome to Pass the Plate. I'm your host, Elena Bell. Today, we're going to be talking about pita and how different people in different countries eat it. Yum. Hi, I'm from Israel. In Israel, we usually eat light dinners, so my mom makes me a toasted pita with tomato and cheese.
Hi, I'm from Syria. I like to eat falafel with my pita. I like to eat falafel with hummus or trina, and I also like it with chopped salad called tabbouleh. It really fills you up and it's really good. I eat it for many meals.
I also like falafel in my pita. We're so similar, we have so much in common, even our food's similar. Thank you for tuning in to Pass the Plate. Next time you need a healthy filling snack, remember to grab the pita, not the bagel. Please tune in next time for Pass the Plate Jamaican style. Hey Bub, how are you doing? I am great! I'm just learning about Islam and Judaism and how similar the two really are.
Similar? I don't think so.
No, seriously. Did you know that the two religions are traced back to the same person? Abraham.
Really? What else?
They both believe in one God, which makes them monotheistic. Also, they both have central ideas.
Oh yeah, the Jews have the 10 Commandments. They are, there is only one God, do not worship idols, you should not take God's name in vain, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy, honor your mother and father, do not murder, do not commit adultery, do not steal, do not bear false witness against your neighbor, and do not covet thy neighbor's house.
Exactly! And Muslims have 5 pillars. They are Shahada, the statement of faith, Salah, praying either 3 or 5 prayers a day, Psalm, not eating during the month called Ramadan, Zakat, giving to the poor and unfortunate, Hajj, pilgrimage to Mecca, their holy city, once a year.
That sounds so familiar. Some Jews pray 3 times a day. We fast on holidays like Yom Kippur and Tisha B'Av, and we also give tzedakah to the poor.
I know. It is truly amazing how alike we are.
I wish everyone could see that.
I agree. Wait, look at this. Israel is also important to both Islam and Judaism.
Why? I know Mount Moriah in Jerusalem is where the first and second temples are, or were.
And where the Dome of the Rock is where the first temple was, and where Muhammad spoke to God.
So is that why we fight over the land?
Yes.
Why can't we just all share it and make peace?
We can, but we all have to work together.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Hi, boys and girls. On this segment of Imagine That, we go Israeli style. Here's some fun facts about Israel.
Percentages of Israelis with PhD, which is the highest education degree, is higher than in any other country.
Imagine that! Israel invented most of the parts of your computer, so you couldn't play games without it.
Imagine that! Cell phones were invented by Israelis, and so were the camera chips inside of your cell phones.
Imagine that! Israel invented instant messaging in 1996. I love AOL instant messaging and Facebook chat.
Israelis invented Mastermind, the fun game you play on your computer, or you can play it on a board game.
Israel researched and helped make hybrid and electric cars to help save the environment.
Imagine that! Baby monitors keep your little brother and sister safe, and Israelis helped invent and manufacture those.
Imagine that!
Imagine that!
Wasn't that fun? Tune in next time for Imagine That Egypt style.
Hello, boys and girls. Today, we have a very special guest on our show today. We have a boy named Noam Ram. He is an Israeli schoolboy who is currently in the 2nd grade. Everybody, say hello to Noam Ram. Hi, Noam. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. I came straight from school.
And what were you learning in school today?
We were learning about Jewish values. I'm from a religious family, and therefore I go to a Jewish day school.
What are some of those values?
Justice, respect, kindness, tolerance, equality. That basically just means being nice to everyone and making sure everyone is treated equally and fairly.
I think those are some really great morals. So, just a question. What have you been taught about the Arab world?
We learned that the vast majority of Muslims are very nice and peaceful people. Only a very small minority are interested in violence.
It's very true, Noam. Now, since we brought up Judaism, do you believe you are one of the chosen people?
Yes, but not in the way you may be thinking. I believe the Jews were chosen to serve God, to pray to Him and be His servants. Not that we are better than anyone else. I judge people based on how nice they are to me and if they share their cookies with me, not on their religion.
And just one last question, if you don't mind. What are you doing to prepare for Passover next week?
I'm only throwing away the cookie crumbs in my room. But do you want to hear a really weird story I heard the other day?
Sure.
Someone asked me if I was going to kill any Christian babies for Passover. I was like, what? I've never heard of that before. That's crazy. And then I asked my parents why someone would ask such a question, and they said that there was this thing called the blood libel made up a long time ago about trying to make the Jews look bad by saying that they kill Christian babies. It's completely false. I've never heard of it my entire life, and I've grown up a religious Jew for the past 7 years of my life.
You are right, Noam. It is completely false. Jews merely celebrate Passover by, as you said, cleaning the breadcrumbs out of their house and not eating Passover and not eating bread during Passover for 10 days. But I'm so glad to hear that you're excited for Passover. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. Well, kids, that's all for today. So join us next week on our next segment.
Thank you.
Bye.
peace arise after I've netted the fish.
All right.